guys, welcome back to my channel, The Transparent Homeschool. My name is Beth, and if you are new around here, we have 4 kiddos and homeschool 3 of them. We are currently in a series of videos where I am showing you guys what we are reading next year for the 2026-2027 homeschool year. I have released our family read alouds, what my 7th grade son is reading, what my 5th grade daughter is reading, and today we are going to go over what my 2nd grade daughter is reading. These are all really great options if you have an upcoming 2nd grader or someone around, let's say, 6 to 8. These are great options all around. I get a lot of my books for this age from the Good and the Beautiful library, so if you want to hop over there, I will show you all of them and give you a very quick flip through of each book. As you'll see, the pages are full of color and great illustrations. The stories are very manageable and well done. But go over to their library to see what catches your interest. They've got a lot of options for level 2, and I will show you all of them that I have here because I have all of them up to date. I also have some other ones that aren't Good and the Beautiful library books, and I got these suggestions off of the Good and the Beautiful book list. And so if you don't know what that is, it is basically a review list of books that parents have read and vetted. They have made a list. They've made 2 lists, actually. One list has books that are great to read. One list has books not to read. And it will tell you why these books are great or why these books are not so great. My daughter is 7, so when she starts 2nd grade in a couple of weeks, she will be 7. These are perfect, I would say, for her reading level. The non-Good and the Beautiful books are a little bit challenging, so we are going to actually read those at the end when she finishes all of the other Good and the Beautiful library books for the level 2. I will then have her read these because they're a little bit longer chapter books, but I think she'll do absolutely wonderful with them. She's blown me away with how fast she picked up reading. She still needs help. She reads out loud to me so that I can help her, with words she doesn't know, or just kind of encourage her in that way. So I'm going to get started because I do have a little bit of a pile here for her. So these are the books for my upcoming 2nd grade daughter. The first one is a series called the Animal Adventure series. There are 6 in here. The first one is called A Tiger in the Tall Grass. Again, like I said, great, beautiful pictures, wonderful amounts of text, versus picture ratio, Puffin on the Rocky Coast. Again, great pictures. A Wolf in the North Woods. Joey from Down Under. A Pup in the Dry Plains. And the last one in this series is A Panda in the Bamboo Forest. I am particularly excited for this book because pandas are my favorite animal. All of my children know it, and so I'm looking forward to this one. This year, it seems like we're going to be doing a lot of nonfiction reading. This whole series here is called Facts About, and then I have all of the different things that we're going to be learning about this year. So this one's called Forest and Jungles, and these are not illustrations. These are real pictures, beautiful, and then little snippets of info to go along with it. Foxes and Deer, Sharks and Whales, Frogs and Snakes, Beetles and Butterflies, Trains and Planes. So it does seem that they have a very wide variety of topics in this series. Stars and Planets, all about different topics that your children might be interested in. And Cats and Dogs. Who doesn't love cats and dogs? The next series is the Maria's Many Colors series. There are 4 of these. This is Maria's Many Colors. The next one is Maria's Many Kittens. The next one is Maria's Many Cookies. And the last one in this series, Maria's Many Cousins. So there's that one. This is a standalone book called William and the Wind. This is a 2B book, level 2B. The next one is Ollie and the Ox and Other Animal Tales. So there's a sloth in here, and I think there's an anteater as well. Next, she will go through the Silver Tales series here. The first one, and each, these are hardback and a lot smaller. This one is called Peter the Persnickety. Glenn and his goat find Grandpa's gold. This one has a silver bookmark. Atlas and his amazing adventures. Also comes with a bookmark. Hugo the Hero. Gwenny and the Great Green Forest. And the last one in this series is Princess Penny Saves the Day. Next we have Brave Little Ruby. Mary Helen and the Black Pony. Seth and Beth. Baker Bill. This was my son's favorite book for like 3 or 4 years. He read it a lot, so I have high hopes for this book. Prince Perry and the Big Red Ruby. Sorry, Prince Percy and the Big Red Ruby. Apparently I need help reading. Helen Keller Into the Light. Hank and the Kitten. This is a nice hardback book. This one is Anne Marie's Reading Adventures. Comes with a nice blue bookmark here. This is a little bit more advanced because, as you can see, there aren't as many pictures and there are a lot of words here. So we're getting up in reading ability here. And I think I might put this in the very middle of the year just because it'll be a great challenge for her. And same with this one, Sue in All Seasons. Same kind of concept here. Lots of different stories in this little book. But still pictures, but not as many. So we're kind of getting away from that picture on every page. Now this next series here, okay, it comes with like an animal guide and then a fiction book. So the fiction series is called Little Glass Lake, and there are 4 of these books. And each book is paired with a animal guide. So like the first one is The Good and the Beautiful Ducks Animal Guide, and it goes through and it does give you facts about ducks. And then you would read the Little Glass Lake ducks. Again, nice big words, very few pictures. So we're definitely kind of upping our game there. This one's about turtles, same thing. Great book with little facts in it. And then you read book 2, which is about turtles. Then you go to hummingbirds. And, you could also read these books like as standalone books. You don't have to pair them with The Little Glass Lake. I just think that we're going to, because since it's like a series, it would be nice to go through like the animal guide, then the story about the animal, and then kind of like alternate that way. So this is book 3 about hummingbirds. And the last one is about rabbits. And then here is the last Little Glass Lake book. And then this is my third nature reader. I know it's kind of confusing because it says like third, but it is a level 2 book. And it will correspond with her language arts course. As you can see, it does have books. And then on the very bottom, it talks about what skill they're going over. And I actually think in the table of contents, it will tell you like what the book is called or what the story is called, and then the phonics principle that they are working on. So this does correspond with the level 2 Good and the Beautiful language arts course book. And the last one that I have is The Little House on Stilts. This is going to be the book that separates her readers as far as level 2 and level 3 readers on our bookshelf. So that's the last Good and the Beautiful book that I have for her to read. Now, after she is finished with all of those, these are the books that we would go to. I have the Cornbread and Poppy series here. There's 4 of them. And they are very manageable for her, so I don't think she would have a big problem with these at all. This one is called Cornbread and Poppy at the Carnival. This one is called Cornbread and Poppy, so I'm assuming this is the first one. And then Cornbread and Poppy for the Win. Cornbread and Poppy at the Museum is the last one. I'm sure you probably could read these in any order, but we'll see how she likes those. The next thing that I bought is a series called Moon Gobble and Me. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to like this. It does come in a box set. So it is a series, and the first one is The Dragon of Doom. A bit more text. Still some pictures, but not as much. That's the first one. And then The Weeping Werewolf. Again, I don't know how much I'm going to be reading these, but I have them just in case we get there. The Evil Elves. The Mischief Monster. And The Naughty Nork. The next is the Young David series, 1 through 5. I bought this at the homeschool conference. We love the movie David and have watched a few of the Young David episodes. But each book is a different, a different part of David. So like this is called Young David Warrior. And so it has really nice pictures and then great size text. The next one is Young David Shepherd. The next one is Young David Poet. The next one is Young David King. And the last one, Young David Worshipper. My family loves David, so I'm sure this is going to be a hit. Probably, maybe other children will read this. I mean, this is clearly underneath their reading level, but hey, if they have fun reading it, why not? The next series is called The Adventures of Sophie Mouse. I have 1 through 4 here. There are more of them, but I thought we would start with 1 through 4. Again, a lot better with the text to picture ratio. We'll get through, this is Sophie Mouse, A New Friend. We'll get through these, see if she enjoys them, and then maybe get more. The Emerald Berries. Number 3 is called Forget Me Not Lake. And then number 4 is Looking for Winston. Next, I have The Littles. Again, I'm not sure about this book. This does still tend to be a lot of text. We'll see if she can get to it. If not, we'll save it for next year or the year after. I have Good Dog series. This is just 1 through 4. They have more. Let's see if we can get through 1 through 4 first. So this one is called Home is Where the Heart Is. Number 2 is called Raised in a Barn. Number 3 is Heard You Loud and Clear. Heard as in like herding animals. And then the last one is Fireworks Night. And then the last one I just pulled off my shelf. This is from Kane Miller, which is like a company, a sister company of Usborne, now Paper Pie, called Scurvy Dogs. And so this is a comic, Scurvy Dogs versus Moby Catfish, and then Scurvy Dogs and the Dinosaur Boneyard. And they're very easy to read. She's been looking at these pictures for years, but I figured now that she can read, might as well let her read the story now. I've never read them, but from my understanding, they're just super silly comics about this pirate dog. So that's all of the books that I have for her assigned readers for her 2nd grade year. Again, we will go through the Good and the Beautiful books first, and then whatever we have time for after that until the end of the year, that's what we'll read. And then we'll just save the rest for the next school year. And then that way, one, I don't have to buy new books for her 3rd grade year. I'll already have a whole bunch. But it's just trying to like see where she's going to be at the end of the year to then introduce that kind of material. So I'm very flexible. I am very fluid with these choices. As long as she gets to the Good and the Beautiful books, I am very proud of that progress, but then I know that she's going to want to continue reading. So she's turning into a great reader. She loves reading just like her sister and brother do. So I'm very happy about that. So that wraps up the personal readers for my kids next year. Now I'm going to be creating our individual grade level curriculum that we will be using for each one of my kiddos. So keep an eye out for those videos, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.